I am in my 87th year. I want to tell this video about how I am continually still improving my life. Now, of course, if you're a member of the Triad Math Tribe or the Triad Math Army, you know all about this. If you're not, you might want to join because you can improve your life dramatically over the many years to come. I've been improving my life over and over and over, and it never ends. Now, if you know about me, and if you watch other videos, you know all about me. I'm healthy and happy and active and so on. And I want to tell you how something just happened to me 3 days ago to improve my life. I use a supercomputer, and I'll show you the website in a minute if you go to my website about it. This little supercomputer is a fantastic tool. I use it for doing things with Wolfram Alpha for mathematics and all that, and it's just wonderful. And I've been using it for several years now. We've been selling them for several years. In fact, we still have a few of them left we haven't sold yet because we stocked up on them. And I hooked this to a large TV and with an HDMI cable, and then I do all my work on this large TV, this Dell computer that I'm on here. And in fact, you can do things with a supercomputer you can't do with a regular computer. But one of the things that I do with it, I watch YouTube videos because there's tremendous amount of information on YouTube. All the podcasts, Lex Fridman, Joe Rogan, you know about, and just on and on and on. There's an incredible amount of information on YouTube, and I watch it a lot. Well, it turns out that this supercomputer, based on the Raspberry Pi, it is a few years old, and it no longer supports Chromium properly. And so the YouTube videos that I'm watching using the supercomputer don't play very well. They stall on me all the time. I have to restart them, and it's very frustrating. So I decided it's time anyway to upgrade the supercomputer to something new, and that means use the new Raspberry Pi. So I contacted my team, and I said, okay, it's time. We're going to upgrade the supercomputer using the newest Raspberry Pis because then they will have much more power and we'll be able to play my YouTube video. Okay, fine. In fact, we bought the first two Raspberry Pis to do that, and so on and so forth. We started that process. I'm telling my wife, those of you that know me, I've been my bride of 58 years now, about what I was doing. And she says, well, why don't you just hook your Dell computer, which you do play? I've been watching my YouTube on Dell computer now because it works much better. Why don't you hook that to the big TV? And I said, what? You probably know all about that. You probably know what I learned. Well, wisdom tool I got. She says, well, I've got my computer like yours, and I've got it hooked to another TV. I never didn't know you could do that. Ignorance is not bliss, believe me. And so I said, I wonder if I can do that. So I went in and I took what you do is you hook this Raspberry Pi has what's called an HDMI cable. You hook it to the Raspberry Pi and then you hook it to the big TV through an HDMI slot. I took that same cable and I plugged it. I looked at my Dell computer. Well, that looked like a place to plug it in. I plugged it in and bingo. I can now watch YouTube on my big screen TV coming out of my Dell computer. For several months now, I've been frustrated by the fact that it's getting worse and worse out of the supercomputer because it's slowing down. And I know that I got to solve the problem months ago. And on top of that, I didn't need to do a new supercomputer to do it. So now I'm watching my YouTube videos on my big screen TV. I don't know if you can see it here or not. I'll kind of turn it around. There's my big screen TV up there. And that's what I really watch it on now, the Dell computer. Well, that's okay because it's amazing to me how God works in mysterious ways. I really have been thinking about upgrading the supercomputer for quite some time now. I've just been busy doing a lot of other things. So we went ahead and we bought the new ones, and they're more powerful than the old ones. And so we're going to have, this will be the supercomputer Model 1, and we'll soon be coming out with supercomputer 2, maybe. How soon I'll be selling it. In fact, you might want to go and buy a supercomputer Model 1. I'm going to share the screen with you and show you. If you don't know about that, I'm going to show you. I'm going to share the screen, and I'm going to go to my personal website, craighayne.com. Now, I don't know you don't know who I am and this is all new to you, you'll learn all about me here. I have a PhD in math. I've been teaching math for many, many, many decades. And I'm the CEO of a new company called and founded Triad Math Inc. And quite frankly, you should go down here and click on this Improve Your Life tab and go and learn all about the Triad Math Tribe and how you can improve your life. But aside from that, if you move on down, you'll come down to Triad Math and all that, workforce. Here's the supercomputer. Click on that, and that'll take you and show you about this supercomputer. Now, by the way, if you're interested in STEM math, that's what I really use it with all my STEM students, then this is something you definitely want to have because it has on it a wonderful version of Wolfram Alpha and Wolfram language that you can't get on regular computers. And it does things you can't do with ordinary computers. So I still use it all the time for my math things. And the only thing is now it isn't fast enough for the YouTube videos that I use. So the upgraded version will do that. Basically, it'll do the same thing this version does. In fact, if you're interested in STEM math, you want to get one of these, and I'm probably going to sell them at a discount now. Particularly if you'll join the Triad Math Tribe for $9 a month, I'll sell you one for $199, maybe $140, maybe half price. How about $149? I don't know. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you about, though, the real point of this is that you can improve your life the rest of your life. When you go to the Triad Math Tribe, I have all my wisdom tools that I've learned over many decades and I've used. And it took me decades and decades to learn them and keep improving my life. This is maybe not a major one, it's a minor one, but it's important. I've improved my life now because I learned something I didn't know. Remember, actions have consequences, and you want the consequences to improve your life. Well, I didn't know about the action of hooking the HDMI cable to the Dell computer. I should have known that probably, but I didn't know it. And my wife knew it, and she's not a computer expert at all, but she has her own computer system. And she told me about it. So I learned it from my wife. By the way, she didn't do math and stuff. So you never know. In fact, my wisdom tools are not about math. They're about all sorts of other things that have nothing to do with math. Now, obviously, when you join the tribe, you get access to all the math, which is phenomenal. Just absolutely amazing. If you don't know about that, go and study the things on my website about the 6-tier program, which just will revolutionize your life, depending on who you are and what you're doing. So anyway, I want to tell you this little story. I'm still improving my life, and I plan to continue doing that for years to come. It's not going to end. What's the next thing I'm going to do to improve my life? I don't know. Something. What will it be? I will learn some action I can take that will give me a desired consequence that I'm not currently getting. That's how you improve your life. Take an action that yields a consequence that improves your life. And I've done that now for decades and decades. My life just got better and better and better. And this is the latest example of it. So you can do the same thing. Join the tribe, improve your life. This is Craig Hayner, Dr. Dale, and I'm going to stop the video. And I hope you go out and join the tribe and improve your life too.